In today's video, I'll show you how you'd be able to use ClickUp AI. So let's get started. So here we are in ClickUp, and by default is that your ClickUp AI is automatically enabled. But that depends on whether you are on the free plan or in the paid plan, because you would get limited access if you are in the free plan, and then you would get more features, of course, if you're in the paid plan. So now let's go back in here into Home. And in here is that you could actually see the AI button or icon everywhere right here and click up, whereas you can integrate them into your task. So for example, we have it right here on the top right. So we have the AI icon right here. So you can click on that and then you can use ClickUp AI right here on the right side. You could also click here and then same thing, you would have the ClickUp Brain, which is their AI. You also have the ClickUp Agents, which is also very useful. So if you don't know what this is the newest feature in ClickUp that take automation to the next level. You can think of this as smart assistants that monitor your workspace and take action based on the rules you set. So you can enable this for weekly report, daily report, and your monthly report. So in here, as you can see, when I enable this, I would now have this pop-up where I can now set the trigger, the rules, and what action will be taken by the AI when it is triggered. So this is where you can do it. And then the frequency right here. And you could also go for the manage agents. So this is where you'd be able to see the active and inactive agents right here. So basically, these are automations. And next is that you could also go for a specific work right here, let's say in a doc, and we're going to open that. Could also use AI in here. As you can see here in my doc, is that you just basically need to highlight the part where you would want to use the AI on. For example, this part. Now, I'm going to go and right click, or you don't even need to right click because this would automatically show up when you highlight something. So in here, we can see that there is a purplish highlight right here. So this signifies AI. So now we can use AI to either edit or improve the highlighted text. Let's say that I'm going to go for improve. And now from here, you'd now be able to see the suggested improvement of AI right here. And if you think that this is good, then you can now click here on insert below, or you could replace with this answer if you'd want to replace that. And you have these couple options right here. If you're not satisfied, you can just type in what changes you would want to be made. But in my case, I am satisfied, so I'm going to click here on replace with the answer, and it is now replaced. And yeah, basically you can do this for anything. So not just improve, but you could click here on edit, and then you could ask the AI to make the changes to the text however you'd want. And then lastly is that we have the brain right here on the top menu. And then right here is that we can now chat directly with AI, and then we could make a new doc. We could help we could get help in preparing the doc. You can get the autopilot agent and many more right here, even generate image. So basically, this is where you can do everything that you would want. And basically, it's like ChatGPT. You can just chat about the AI, anything that you'd want to get help or do right here and click up. And it will do what you would want it to do. For example, I'm going to go for create me a task for my team building this summer. And then from here is that it will now provide me a response. So could you please confirm which list you'd like this task to be created in? And of course, you could also integrate your task that you have made in your ClickUp workspace. So in my case, I didn't have anything, so I'll just confirm. So I'm just gonna go just create a task for me right there. And now it's now creating a task considering, and task's been created. Now I can click on the task that it has created for me, and here it is. And I should now be able to see that when I go into my homepage, which is somewhere in here. And here it is right here, event management. And now we have our team building event for this summer. So yeah, this is it on how you'd be able to use ClickUp AI. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.